max intelligence allows you to get the most skill points, and I want inventory weight for with strength, so that'll be very handy. Everything else will be at a 4, which kind of sucks, but there is a perk later that allows you to upgrade those, so I'll be using that. Alright, 10, 4, 4, 4, 10, 4, 4. There we go.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
I was always like this.
We know your vitals are good. That don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dog is still barking.
Okay, I'm not muted when I had coughed. Alright. What was I doing? I didn't steal anything. Don't woman my underwear. Oh, okay then. Duck? There you go.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat. Okay.
House.
And by the way, I'm not actually just like screwing these up. I'm trying to think of it. House is an investment.
Night.
Day. No? Dream, campfire. You know what? Shroud.
Bandit.
Thief. Swiss cheese. Oh, okay. Swiss cheese.
Light.
Day. Or dark.
Mother.
Not saying anything. Mother's a caretaker.
Okay.
Oh.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I'm sorry about that. What he wants us to do is agree with the statement or not. Conflict is not in my nature. You know what? I'm going to say no opinion. I'm not 100% opposed to fighting, but I also know when to not fight and when to go diplomacy. No opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Yes, strongly agree. I want to be very independent. I'm a courier. I mean, I'm used to going out on my own.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
No, but I do want recognition for my works. You know, but I'm going to go no opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No, I definitely like energy weapons.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
You know what? No, I like to think about what I'm going to do first.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see two women talking. I mean, here's the head and the nose and the hair. Broken chain, chemical reaction. Angry two-headed ant. An oozing wound, a shadow in a door frame. An angry two-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
That's clearly two laser guns. Space age technology.
Last one.
A bearded man. The eyes with all that, but it also looks like two men high-fiving. A bearded man, a mushroom cloud. A bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results.
You're the best, Doc.
See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, here you get to put bonus points into things that you actually want. Now I'm going to leave science. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to go speech. By the way, this puts 15 points into these skills, so it's a huge boost. Speech, barter. Man, when you do these, you want it to be very long-term. Excuse me. You want it to be very, like... You want it to last. You want it to be skills that you're going to use. Like, I usually use guns over energy weapons, but I know that late game I'll be using more energy weapons. Science will be good, but I'm also thinking medicine, so we can use stim packs and other medicine more efficiently. You know what? We're going to do that. That'll set us up very well for things that I'm thinking of. Done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Sure thing, Duck.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
I get shot a lot.
Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I do. Actually, that's how my late grandfather died. Well, we don't talk about that, though. Okay. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have 3% chance to critical, plus 3% chance of critical hit, but everything decays faster. That's brutal. Fast shot, 20% more quickly, but 20% less accurate. 4 eyes, plus 1 perception with glasses, minus 1 without. So what do? You're at a minus 1, then you put it on, it actually gives you 2. 1, so you catch up, and then the plus 1, so you actually get it. I'm going to do this, good-natured. You're good-natured at heart, more prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. You gain plus 5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but here's the catch. But I have negative 5 to minus 5 to energy weapons, explosive, guns, melee, and unarmed. You know what? I can make up for it, so I'll do that. Heavy-handed, your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage but less critical hit chance. Kamikaze, 10 action points, minus 2 damage threshold. No, 30% more faster, but 20% less range, 25% less range. Nah, I don't want more agility. You know what? This is the other one I'm going to do. I've never tried Wild Wasteland. If someone can leave it in the comments below what Wild Wasteland actually does, I've never tried it. I'm going to go Trigger Discipline. Fire 20% more slowly, but 20% more accurately. I do find that you do fire very much more slowly, but it's definitely worth it. Done.
Alright, I guess that about does it.
It should.
Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright. I'm in my underwear still. I wonder, when you have strength, because my guy's really burly. Like, he's just very strong, very well-formed. I wonder, does that affect, like, how you are, actually? Like, just your strength skill, I mean. I was way thinking ahead of myself. Does your strength skill actually affect how you look? Because well, my first character was a man, but I'd never finished that, because that was, like, a year ago I got this game? Maybe more? Something like that? Yeah, it was a long time ago, but I'll take the knife. But yeah, my first character was a man, I never finished it. But the other two, the one I completed with, named Helvetica, and the one I'm doing now named Red, are both women. So I don't know. Plus, this is basically what I've always done. Alright.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Okay, this is the hardcore mode. No thank you. Alright, let us go outside to Good Springs. Completed Ain't That a Kick in the Head. Oh, it's so bright! Oh, ah. Look at us, in our Vault 21 jumpsuit. I feel like I'm actually saying things before they actually happen, because I know what's gonna happen. Got our gun. Oh, maybe that's the metal fella. Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave. I was actually going to say thanks for saying it was fit as a fiddle, but alright.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Do you know anything? Do you know who those men who attacked me were?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Well, thanks for that. How'd you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I will do, and sorry for hearing me shifting. I'm trying to get this kink out of my neck.
Happy?
I will have some happy trails. Alright. Getting a really low frame rate, so hold on one second.